Hey, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, acknowledgement, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakah, Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that have taught us this truth, and they continue to teach us. And shalom to our brothers doing this mighty and powerful works in hopes of salvation. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, which means He is, He exists. And Yahweh Shai is the name of the beloved Son, who the world would ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai meaning He, deliverer. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to see a lot of so-called black women crash out over the teats, over the government aids, food stamp, EBT, WIC. All right? They are about to lose super big as society is declining.
Eat in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Trump done cut them food stamps out.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more.
So they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamp. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio.
It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability check is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching this video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you.
Yeah, so the N-Dub is crying and complaining. You see how entitled they are? Hey, they're about to get cut off, man. Isaiah chapter 32 and verses 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. So society has given these women everything, the advantage, to where they're comfortable. They're living the easy route, the easy life, because they got all these government aids, especially the so-called black women, the Hispanic women, but especially Judah, the southern kingdom. All right? They're in these programs like WIC. WIC is Women, Infant, and Children. These programs, they're known for destroying the man out of the house or removing the man out of the house and helping the women with her aspirations of destroying their household. So they have gotten very comfortable because they have a lot of government aids. And just in general, women have it easy, you know? At the job, they get the job because they're a woman. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Keyword, careless. They will leave their kids unattended. They will leave the house unlocked. They will leave their keys in the car. Women are careless as fuck. Especially our women. Alright, the Negro, Hispanic, and Native American women. Give ear unto my speech. Many days. You think the Most High is just going to let you run around the whole city fucking whoever you want, tricking on dudes, having sugar daddies, living triple, double lives and shit, living out your fantasies? That shit is gonna get checked by the Most High. Many days and years shall he be troubled. And we're in that time period where the Most High is shaking up the lives of the so-called black women. They're going to be catching holy hell. All right? Ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail. So the Most High is going to trouble you by taking away the shit that makes you comfortable. Where some of you don't even work. Alright? You just sit at home on apps and shit, making money playing games on the phone. Making money at home on websites and shit. These women some of them don't be doing shit, man. Living off that vintage. That government aid. And that shit was raining upon them. Like, they'll have money for food, they'll have help with rent, they'll have help with extra money for being a single mom and shit like that. They'll have money for kids. Now Trump is getting rid of all that extra help, all that assistance. Alright, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Literally, it's like a gathering. You collecting from here, you collecting from here, you getting a little money from here. Yeah, man, I used to be around a lot of Judites like that always talk about that little money they got coming in from the government. Oh man, shit, my mom gonna come get some money this week. That income tax is coming in. That food stamp, we're gonna sell it. Shit like that. That housing money is coming in. They get a lot of help. So they're like literally collecting money left to right from the government. It's a gathering. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. So it's time for you women to be in fear. Because when they take away these government aids, you don't have a man. All right? You don't have any source of someone providing for you and protecting you. So you women are going to be very uncomfortable. And reverting to selling the box. And guess what? The market's already oversaturated. Be troubled, ye careless ones. The Most High keeps saying, careless. These women are very careless. To be safe, to feel safe. Not given sufficient attention or thought to avoiding harm or errors. They don't take precaution. They don't worry. Free from care.
Blocking me.
Free from care. That's how they move. That's why they'll leave the baby at home unattended. Or some crazy ass shit, man. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. So it's time the Most High is going to take everything away from you women. That means a lot of you going to be homeless. A lot of you ain't going to have all that fancy shit you be having. You ain't going to have no food, no housing, no hedge, nothing. Alright? Y'all going to be homeless. They shall lament for the teats. And that's what we're seeing. A lot of the so-called black women going online crashing out over the government aids. The teats. Right? Because the government is literally supporting you. For the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. And it ain't so fruitful no more. Alright? This dude Trump said, first, it's you gotta get real food. No more snacks. What they're finding out is a lot of you women are taking that EBT and monthly grocery help, the Wiccan stuff. You're taking it, you're selling, you're buying shit and you're selling it back, or you're either crediting the food for money. Alright, so you won't have nothing. It says, upon the land of my people shall come thorns and briars. Yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. It says, NLT, for your land will be governed with thorns and briars. Your joyful homes and happy towns will be gone. So the Most High is going to strip the joy and happiness from our people. Alright? Now, the Lord gonna really do go in on you women, man. Isaiah 3:16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty. Yeah, and you so-called black women are the worst. Very proud. You know, don't even have your own real hair. But very proud. And walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. Very flirtatious. You know. Yeah, our woman could seduce you with look. You know, with the eyes and shit, winking. I mean, like, you know, seductive eyes. Walking and mincing as they go. You know, strutting and shit. Making sure the bubble is jiggling. Yeah, they look good. And that's why they're proud as hell. You know? Yeah, they got the banging bodies and shit. You know, that's why they're proud. And making a twinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And that's why the nigger woman is bald, because of her pride. So the Most High give you that alopecia. Give you that bald head. Alright? And this is a common thing amongst our women. And the Lord will discover their secret parts. What's your secret parts? That thing. Your private parts. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their twinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls, and their round tires like the moon. So, our women like to put it together. It says, NLT, on that day of judgment, the Lord will strip away everything that makes her beautiful. Ornaments, headbands, crescent necklaces. So yeah, they like to put themselves together. With their accessories, even if it's cheap jewelry from fucking what's that store called? Victoria's Secret or one of them shits. So it says the chains and the bracelets. Yeah, so they like wearing gold. They like wearing their little diamond necklaces and shit. Like wearing bangles, little bracelets and shit. And mufflers. The bonnets. You can't tell me that's not our woman. The bonnets, especially the black women, they love putting on that bonnet. And the ornaments of the legs and the headbands. Yeah, they put on that headband to hide the lace front. You can't tell me this ain't our woman. Put on that headband to keep their hair, their wig on. And the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose rings. The nose jewels. And the changeable suits of apparel. And the mantles and the wimples and the crespin pins. The glasses and the fine linen. So they like putting nice clothes on. They like being fashionistas and shit like that. They like to put on the glasses, Our women, they're supposed to be bad. They're supposed to dress nice. The glasses, the fine linen, and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. And that the box gonna be stinking. And that day, ain't gonna be no tampon, ain't gonna be no hygiene products. And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of well set hair, baldness. So the times that's coming, the Lord gonna do you so-called black women in so bad. You're gonna look like a mess. Right? No wig, no weave, no fancy clothes. And burning instead of beauty. So I'm gonna be looking tore up. And in that day, y'all gonna be the same ones trying to come after brothers. Y'all gonna be getting rejected left to right. It says NLT, instead of smelling of sweet perfumes, she will stink. She will wear a robe for a sash, and her elegant hair will fall out. She will wear rough burlap instead of rich robes. Shame will reproach her beauty. So yeah, man, the days that's coming when the Lord visits you so-called black women, so-called Hispanic women, so-called Native American, but especially the most proud, the Judah, y'all gonna be tore up real bad. Why you think there's scriptures like Micah 7 and 10? So we gonna see the conversion of you get cut off from the teats, the vintage. No more gathering, no more extra income, no more sitting your ass around getting money to take care of them badass kids that 5, 6 dudes, you don't even know if they're the father, right? 2 different baby daddies, 6, 7 dudes coming around, you know? So that shit's over with, man. Micah 7 and 10, then she that is mine enemy shall see it. And who's the enemy to men in general? Women. Alright? Women, they have gotten the liberation they wanted. And really, what they really wanted was to conquer men. Alright? So, we love women, but they're the enemy. Especially our women. They're the enemy. And if you don't know, you'll find out. And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Yeah, because now women don't believe. They'll be the same one to talk shit. Like, oh, you black men need to stop sitting around waiting for a savior. You know? It says, where is the Lord thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. So we're going to see a lot of black women, beautiful ones, nice shape, features, sexy as hell. We're going to see them in the streets, unalived. Alright, my eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Yeah, like a mud puddle. She gonna be laid out. Some of the baddest ones. The Most High don't care if she got the grip, she got the throat, if she could sing, if she talented, she thick, she look foreign, or if she, what they call in this world, mixed, light skin, dark skin, they gonna be all laid out. And we gonna see the prophets. We gonna see them. Alright? We gonna behold the reward of the wicked. But yeah, man, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful times. Esau literally gonna leave Eve for dead. I bet you right now you go on Whoa, 32. You go on TikTok right now. There's a bunch of in-dubs talking shit about the so-called black man. They don't understand, because Esau is literally helping you destroy your man by letting you go further ahead of your man. They don't understand. And they looking at us like, why can't y'all get up? Why can't y'all get to it? Yeah, Salaki. It says, Isaiah 31, maybe, yeah, let's do 31. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. A majority of you that go down to Egypt for help, that depend upon the government, that trust in this place, is you women. You so-called black women, man. With the welfare system and shit. Just so you could follow feminism and destroy your own men to get ahead. You trusted in the you trusted in the devil. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. So destruction is going to come upon you. Man, I've literally witnessed this myself. These women that literally don't do shit but live off the teats. And all they talk about, their whole conversation is revolve around the teats. When that check coming in, waiting on the check. Yeah, man, I've been around in J communities around these women, man. And in horsemen, and it says, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many. So they completely trust in the American government. They believe anything that Esau says. And in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So our people don't seek the Lord. 2020 showed you that these people trust in Egypt more than the Most High. Yea, he also is wise and will bring evil. So the Most High is going to bring evil to this place. And will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers. And who's the evildoers? Esau, the so-called white man. What we're witnessing is the Most High moving against this man's kingdom. Alright? He's moving against the house of Esau. And against the help of them that work iniquity. And that's 2/3. A majority of you 2/3 here in America are you damn women. You nigga women. Now the Egyptians are men and not God. That's written for a reason, because our people look at Esau as a god. Alright? Especially the Indub, they worship Esau. And their horse is flesh and not spirit. Yeah, fucking chariots, they're warplanes, and their jets, it gotta stop. It gotta get refueled. It gotta stop on the ships. They're nothing but flesh. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that help it shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. So the end of this man's story is literally the end of you 2/3, and especially you black women. All right. It says, NET, the Egyptians are mere humans, not God, the divine powers, right? Divine rulers, right? Their horses are made of flesh, not spirit. The Lord will strike with his hand. The one who helps will stumble, and the one being helped will fall. Together they will perish. So though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. You N-dubs, you 2/3 want to join in hand with the devil, you're going to die with him. You're going to catch the same fate as the so-called white man. But yeah, man, I thought I'd make a lesson on this. This is beautiful. The vintage is failing. That means the N-dubs going to start stealing, selling box, and just crash out. And this is what they get. They wanted to be single, independent, and then shit on the so-called black man while getting help from the government, while replacing the man with the government. Now look at you. The joke's on you. Being Lord willing and satisfying, and to the point. Hey, giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Shalom.